Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
Shot a goal! They score! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
it was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's an excellent interception. Cafu. Oh, it's Batistuta. And the through ball. And he's quick to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Azar. Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Shoots! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Zanetti aims beyond the defence, and this is Sneijder. That looks a good cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the ball is out of play.
Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. David Villa. And it's Sneijder. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta gets flagged offside. Silvestre. And it's Azar. Hernandez. Kubasi. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's Batistuta. Sneijder. Knocks it into space. And it's been played through. And he's there to belt it away. Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's a goal kick. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished. Spain really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way. Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Azar. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. And this is Batistuta. Out towards the flank. Rijkaard. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dani Olmo has ended up in no man's land. Cafu approaching the half-hour mark. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pinches it off him. Azar. Andrich receives it in a good position here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Benfica are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. Cafu. Rijkaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Schneider. Andrich powering forward here. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. Now it's Andrich. Vieira shows great strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found space here.
2 minutos de descuento.
And he's in on shapes to shoot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Serán
Benfica find a position of real strength now. He's well positioned here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He'll fancy himself from here. That is great defending, so alert. Andrich! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Benfica, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que junto a las puertas de acceso al estadio hay instaladas unas huchas destinadas a recoger sus donativos para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados.
gets us going once more. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Silvestre. Van Nistelrooy. Hazard. That is good strength. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. Great defending, strong and determined. Defending was strong and firm. That has not gone well. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he's been caught napping.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a chance, surely! It's in! They are playing them off the park. Simplicity itself.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spain get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. It's Snyder! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
There's the crossfield ball. And it's Batistuta. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Picked out brilliant, takes a shot! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Benfica are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, oh, a gilt edge! Batistuta! The sixth.
Benfica certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kvaratskhelia. Now the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There's the shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a glorious... It's Okazaki! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Good take, and is he in? Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Fernando Torres. Now it's Ribery. Raul in acres of space out wide. And he... Torres! Real chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That is Stuta! It's anyone's ball now. That's the throw. Cafu gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Okazaki. It's Okazaki! Kvaratskhelia. Fernando Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Raul. Now it's Ribery. Shot could be on, and the shot! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Kvaratskhelia. And he's worked it through. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. And this is Okazaki. Oh, such a clever touch. And that will be it. Benfica, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.